Hi, yes, Brandy. It's me, William, again here. Can you hear
Okay.
me now?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Sorry for all the trouble here, but I'm basically just a concerned citizen. This is kind of my hometown, so I'm just trying to follow things as best I can. And I've noticed that there's some transit issues around the Safeway there. Kind of been following that with City Council, and I just kind of saw the email train that started up recently and noticed that you were in there. And so I just had a quick question or two regarding the types of charges people are getting there. Like, basically, are they not allowed to be there? Like trespassing, I imagine. If they're like, I'm trying to figure out the predominant reason for people needing to leave that spot.
Okay, I'm going to actually have to transfer you to my lieutenant. He's the person who's the point of contact for
Oh,
these inquiries. So
sure,
hang
sure,
on just one moment, okay?
sure. Thank you very
I'll see if
much.
he's in, and if not, I'll give him your phone number. Is this the one that you're calling from, the best number to call you back at?
The 294-8912. Yes.
Okay, let me see if he's available, and if he's not, I'll get in the message, and then as soon as he's free, he can give you a call back.
Sure. No worries. Thank you very, very much.
Okay, hang on. William.
Yes. Hello there,
Hey, this is Lieutenant Kinsman with Fort Collins Police. How are you?
Kinsman. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Hey, I was going to say, I'm just getting ready to leave the office, but would you like to meet me in person somewhere and we can talk?
Um, yeah, maybe. I mean, I only have a really quick question, actually. I figure you might be able to answer right here, if that's okay.
Sure, I can answer that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of, a hometown native, concerned citizen here, and obviously there's been some issues with the Safeway bench area there, and so I see the cops show up. I'm just kind of curious, kind of what kind of tickets they get. Like trespassing, is it not? Is it illegal to be there, or?
No, it's not illegal to be there per se. Usually what people are getting tickets for is other criminal-related activities. So recently we've had issues with nudity, some sexual acts that have been performed over there, drug use, littering, public urination, things like that. We've had a lot of people picked up on medical calls there that are passed out. So, but trespassing, we haven't cited anybody for trespassing there recently that I can think of. It's usually the cursory crimes related to just people being there that are having issues or something's going on.
Okay, so yeah, I kind of saw that. There's quite a few issues there.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm just trying to understand how. So if I guess if everyone's called out to that spot, do you guys obviously you cite them and then do you guys ask them to like move along? Because I always see the.
It depends on the situation. So if there's people that are publicly intoxicated and they're hanging out there, they're probably going to be asked to move along. If there's people that are, littering and just disrespecting the property, we're probably going to say, hey, clean up your mess, and you're just out of the goodness of your heart, please be respectful and move along for the day and come back when you're ready to kind of not destroy the place. And people have been generally cooperative, but I mean, if someone just absolutely says, you know what, I don't want to leave, and they're not violating any laws like public intoxication, open container, they don't have warrants, or they're clean as a whistle, there's nothing to say they can't stay there right now.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you on that. I was kind of confused. I didn't know if they can be banned or if you guys can, I'll tell them to leave.
Generally, as an interest of public safety, if we see large gatherings of people that look like it has the potential to create additional issues, police we have the authority to ask people to disperse because it's large gatherings that have the potential to become unruly in the interest of public safety. So if there's, you know how it is in the afternoon where there's like up to 20 people sometimes hanging out there.
Okay.
If it's that situation where there's enough problems with the group, they could be asked to just move along for the day.
Oh, okay. So the whole group would have to move along pretty much?
Potentially, if there's a public safety concern because of the size of the crowd and the general behavior of the group.
And the behavior of the crowd. Okay, that's really interesting. I've never heard about that before. You don't happen to know which statute that would be for crowd dispersing that you would invoke, right?
You know, I'd have to look it up, but I mean, the police have the discretion to talk to people at times too about public safety concerns. And usually, we're not going to show up someplace unless we've had a call. So if a citizen is calling us, we're dealing with a public safety and welfare interest. You'd have to look at the individual crimes, and it's basically a dispersion at that point is in lieu of citing individuals for individual crimes like disorderly conduct or disturbing the peace or littering or all those other things. So it's kind of like a cooperative agreement just to be like, you know what, we're going to satisfy, and that's kind of what, satisfy the concerns of the citizens and not try to cite people that are there just trying to hang out, and then inadvertently throw a cigarette butt on the ground or yell a profanity at somebody. We're trying our best to keep a good balance there.
Yeah, it seems like a hard balance to keep.
We don't want to create a whole bunch of citations if they're not necessary for the courts, especially for people who just don't have the means to take care of it, really.
Yeah.
And if people are going to work with us and cooperate, that's kind of what works best, and that's a model that's like a little problem-solving model that seems to be helping out. That A, people aren't getting tickets, and B, the community's satisfied with the problem at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think I heard a little bit of the outreach team that is going to go around and help some people. So.
Yeah, and that'll be a lot of what they do, and they're going to just ask for levels of cooperation just like that, and just see about making sure that everybody's interests are being kind of addressed to the best of their ability.
Okay, well, fantastic. So, kind of the head scratch that I had was I didn't know if that place closes down or if people can be banned from it or anything like that. So it doesn't sound like that's the issue.
People can be banned from anywhere. So if the court decides that somebody is going to be trespassed, or if it's private property, they can be trespassed from it. It's city property, and the city has deemed that somebody's not allowed. You know Zach Humboldt, right? Humbert?
Zach Humbert, yeah. I think
Like, for instance, people like him have been trespassed from being able to be on city parks property. So that can't happen, but that's by court order.
Okay, but this one, it seems like it's is it in the right of way, or do you know if it's private property or that seat wall?
My belief is that it belongs to the city of Fort Collins, and so that is public property.
Okay, yeah, I thought so too. I see a no loitering sign. Please take action, though. So I don't know about that sign if that's illegally up there.
I don't know who put that up. If that was like the business owners or how that happened, but yeah, I don't know how that.
Okay. Well, I don't want to.
You ever put it up? Who knows?
Yeah. Well, thank you. I don't want to take up any more of your time here, but I did have one last question. And thanks for helping me out here. I've kind of just been doing my own little investigation of all the city's issues and whatnot, and so I actually looked up a call record for this particular address, and I did notice that a whole bunch of trespassing calls were in. Do you know if those are like the finished disposition, or is that just kind of what they're called out on? I guess I'm just kind of worried about people being trespassed.
If you're looking at a trespass call, it's just what the call was typed in as. Now, how it was completed, or the disposition was given on the call, it could be something totally different.
Okay.
So like we can get called to a trespass call at Safeway there, for instance, and we get there and realize, well, it's not a trespassing issue, but it is a littering issue, and so they write a citation for littering. Well, that still doesn't change the call from trespass if somebody received a littering citation.
Yeah. Okay. So do you guys dispo both the call in and then the actual completion of the event, or is there not two separate fields for that? I guess I would have.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
So sorry. So the disposition for each call. Do you know if you guys put both? Like if there's an easy way to see if both the ones you mark when you call in and then when you actually do the call, what it actually turns out being, or is there only kind of one disposition?
Only if the officer dispatcher changes the call type and changes from like a trespassing to a municipal violation or a littering call. If they don't change the call type and they just close the call out with whatever they close it out, it still stays as a trespassing, even though that wasn't the issue that was.
Oh, I see. So trespassing gets called. They're doing something else. They maybe get a warning. You don't really mark anything else down. You just close it out as a trespassing
Right.
call.
Or for instance, a lot of times we'll go over that address as a trespassing issue. You find out that Doc or somebody's passed out drunk in the bushes and needs medical attention. Well, then the call turns into an assist to the fire department and the ambulance crew. But it may not change the call from a trespassing on the police screen. But when the police close it out, they'll close it out because it's a different code, but it doesn't change the call type. They'll close it as saying they assisted another agency.
Oh, okay. Sweet. That makes sense.
Don't quote me on that because there's many more variables than just that.
Yeah.
It's hard to give you all the different scenarios that would play out in a situation
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I'm just wee citizen. I don't really know much, so it's kind of fun to learn about it all. So.
No, you know a lot more than you're giving yourself credit for, Will.
Well, yeah. We'll put it this way. I'm in the system myself, so.
I know. I talked to you before.
Really?
Yeah, you and I talked one time. I can't. This was probably a few months ago, but you and I talked on a street corner somewhere. I can't remember where.
Oh, really?
About some of these very same issues.
Huh. Well, I guess my reputation precedes me. Well,
you're just actively involved.
Yeah. Thank you. I try to be in. I guess at this point, to leave you with a little thought, it would be nice to have a little help from your guys' side, which you've already done just kind of by the way of this conversation. But I have to point this out that the fence that went up there before it got taken back down, actually, do you know anything about that fence by any chance?
I've heard of it. I never saw it or experienced it myself.
Oh, okay. Well, tell you what, maybe I should save that conversation for another day. It's a long one. But yeah, I'd love to catch up with you later on it. It's a really, really interesting issue. That.
If I see you out and about, because I'm going to head out in the street here pretty soon. If I see you out and about, I'll stop and chat with you. We can talk then. I'll give you my card so you know who to call if you have questions.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who you are. I'll have to put a name to a face here. So.
All right.
But I really appreciate the talk. I really do. It's hard to find a cop that's willing to talk, I guess.
No,
So.
we're more than willing to just kind of help you out and understand something. And just keep in mind when we're having these conversations, the only thing I would tell you is some of these issues we're still trying to wrap our head around because, I mean, as you have probably noticed, that our population of people who are experiencing homelessness has grown.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of people that, not like you, are not from Fort Collins, that don't have an established history or concern for the community like you do. But at the same time, that presents different challenges for the city and the police department when we're, in the community where we're trying to address the community's concerns versus maintain the rights of the individuals that are experiencing homelessness.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in as few words as possible, please don't kick out all the homeless people for the tourists just because they have money.
No, and that's not the point. And I have this conversation with, Danny.
I don't know actually. Danny. Yeah, Danny. I know Danny.
Cool Danny. I call him Cool Danny because he's cool.
Yeah, he's actually pretty cool. I know just who you're talking about.
We've had this conversation before too, and it's one of those things that it's like, we here at the city and the police department recognize that you guys are part of our population and you're part of our citizenry. That you have different challenges that you're facing versus people who are not experiencing homelessness. At the same time, you still afford the same rights and responsibilities as every other citizen. The thing that he and I and other people have talked about in the past is we all need to focus on not just what people's rights are, but your responsibilities to the community. And so,
Exactly.
even though you as a homeless person have these rights, you also have responsibilities not to violate somebody else's rights, and that goes a long ways in the community. And you understand, there's a lot of people that are willing to help. There's a lot of people in the community that are willing to help out with folks that are experiencing life situations like yours. However, we don't want to see that desire to help out be tested because other people are coming in and ruining it for those that really do need help.
Yep.
Being people and committing crimes and so on and so forth.
Exactly. Or for me, it's kind of a third option or conundrum that I'm in, where while definitely are a lot of people out there that are willing to help, and when I pan, I'm able to get money to keep myself going. Dave and I, unfortunately, have seen the other side where we have more people that discriminate against us than help us, and so wherever we go, we just kind of add that person to basically the hate crime complaint that we're preparing. We get yelled at, we get thrown stuff at, all sorts of stuff. So it's a lot different from our side.
Yeah, you have people that generate strong opinions, and that's where the police kind of come in the middle, is where we're just like, we're always trying to make sure that we're that balancing force between those strong opinions and what people's rights and responsibilities are. But at the same time, you'll probably not find a more compassionate police department than the one you have here in Fort Collins.
True. Yeah, we've been down to Denver. It's not much better. So.
We're willing to help you. It's just like the conversations I have with all the other groups of guys and gals around the city is, we're always willing to help you. It's just one of those things, and do what's right by you guys, but we have expectations like we do with every other person that lives in the city.
Yep, absolutely. The only thing I could hope for more is the primary problem that Dave and I have is we're not necessarily of the transient classification, and so when we get stopped, we usually have very good reasons for what we're doing, and we even offer like, hey, we're not in your park, we have a map, and so forth, and basically we keep getting the finger, I hate to say, from the actual police on their side mainly, where they say save that for court, and then basically we end up going to court and we win, and so we've won like 11 trials now over wasted time.
Keep in mind, we don't just show up because it's a mistake. Someone's called us about behaviors and things that they're seeing. And so when we show up, we're acting on part of the citizenry as far as the complaint is concerned. And we have to evaluate each one of those situations. And if you're in violation of the law, you're in violation of the law. That's all there is to it. The biggest one for you and your brother has been trespassing issues for private property. And the city and the community members are still trying to wrap their heads around what their individual rights are regarding their private property. But as they become more knowledgeable about that, the only thing I'll tell you guys is just understand that as they become more knowledgeable, the expectation that people aren't just trespassing on their property is going to become greater for you guys.
I'm actually really curious now, real quick. So you say that we've had some issues with our private property, just Dave and I, or?
I'm talking just our population of homeless people in general.
Yeah, of course, exactly, yeah. I guess the one thing I would say in response, I think you mentioned something briefly there, of where you guys get calls usually, and that's what drives it. And David and I, our experience, a lot of the times you guys are just doing sweeps for spots, and so there's no calls there. And then what I guess what I'm trying to say to you to maybe possibly help train some of your employees and so forth is the issue that we have is where they come to talk to us, but and then we give our reasoning as to why we're there. You're supposed to always start off with reasonable suspicion and ask questions to confirm or dispel your suspicions. And so they stop us, and then all of a sudden we have the exact answers as to why we're there, and they don't want to take it because it sort of squashes their probable cause. And so they say, save that for court, and then basically we waste a whole bunch of time in court, and then we get found not guilty because we actually weren't in violation of any law.
Yeah, and I could those individual situations for you, William, but at the same time, what I can tell you is, the police, our officers are expected to be out having proactive contacts with people in the community, especially people they think might be committing crimes.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's not just the homeless population. It's just there's people all over the city that get contacted all day for legitimate legal reasons, and sometimes our cops are just stopping to talk to, especially some folks in the homeless population, just to get to know who's in their area, just to get to know people, and kind of just, especially since there's so many new people to Fort Collins.
Oh yeah.
It's good for us to sit and talk and just have a couple minutes with somebody who's a new transient or homeless person to Fort Collins. Just say, hey, welcome city. Here's some guidelines. Here's some things you can expect if you have questions. Here's some resources. Here's the Murphy Center. Here's all of these different programs out here. Here's where you can get lunch. This is where you can get lunch if you've been drinking. This is where you can get lunch if you haven't been drinking. This is where you can stay the night. This is where you can't stay the night. This is camping. Don't do camping. Things like that. So those contacts are meant for a reason, and it's try to mitigate the problems down the road. It's just our police are still going to make contacts with people. A lot of that is just conversational based, but also it's going to be proactive policing, which we expect them to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I understand there. I just wish that people would give us the first step of due process, because every time we have information to offer, they don't take it, and then basically they take it through a court case later, and so we're dealing with the mistaken identity of being transient and getting discrimination. So when we were trying to fight back, when asked to stop breaking the law, people consider that we're like trying to get out of it in a sense, and so.
And I can understand what you're saying, and we're always trying to make sure that we're not just trying. We're making sure that we're not just contacting people willy-nilly and issuing citations without probable cause. So
yeah.
That's one of the things. If that ever does occur, though, I mean, there's appropriate resources. And when I see you today, I'll give you my card. If you have questions, you can just give me a call away.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah, we're
Where are you hanging out today, you guys?
Just pretty much everywhere, the library, mostly.
Library.
So,
okay.
but yeah, I wish the both sides could see the information from the other sides, because while we understand completely what you guys are doing, we experience something different on the other side every time, and we've had a string of more cops than not. In fact, almost every single one of our tickets has not had probable cause, except for a camping ticket.
The only thing I'll caution you on is generalizing about everything.
Well. No, I'll be honest. We've won, but that's the thing, is that we've actually won trials.
I'm not talking about just you. I'm talking about everybody.
Oh, yeah. No, I
so don't generalize about things like that. And then when individual situations come up, that's where we can talk about it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, yeah, that maybe what you guys maybe that could shed some perspective on it is I don't try and generalize in the sense of uninformed information. But there's definitely a lot of information out there that we've been collecting from the homeless community, directly talking to them and so forth. And, for instance, the Safeway bed sharing, that's kind of why I wanted to ask about being banned from there, is because we go talk to them directly right after they get moved along, and the officers tell them that they're banned from that location. And that's in, direct conflict with what you're telling me here. So at least there's a good cop on the side there. But.
Maybe not. It's situational. So to kind of throw that out there, that's where I go back to saying it depends on what the facts were in the situation. So we can't say truthfully that that's in conflict with what I'm saying, because I'm speaking as broadly as I can about a very big issue that is built on individual tiny scenarios.
Yeah, exactly.
So every one of those scenarios is different from one to the next. And so I'm trying to talk about things at like a 60,000 foot view versus a 5 foot off the ground view. But
gotcha,
I'll tell you
exactly.
What, if I'm out and about, because I got to get going to another
deal,
absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
I know what you look like. I'll swing by and give you my cards, and if you have more questions, we can talk then.
Absolutely, yep. I think I might have, but some more by then. But thank you very much. You've always been very helpful. I really appreciate it.
Take care.
Take care, bye.